about that time. It's party time from the Cultured Swine on RadioDR.co.za.
Hi, it's party time from the Cultured Swine, and we're in the stew with Slew, who won't be on the mic though. And today, today I am graced by the presence of, a Maliningi member who uwenze iculo lami engilithandayo ekuthiwa Silit. Silit. We've got audio.
What's happening, guys?
How are you?
I'm
Simz?
here.
Finally,
I'm here. I'm so happy to be. I'm good, man.
Mike's been telling me that you've been trying to hop on.
I've been trying to be a swine.
Yes.
The swine gang.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for having
back
me.
with us, we've got Pdogg Amazing. Don't forget the amazing.
Pdogg.
Guys, ni busy. Umuntu nje akakwazi ukunziba nzibeki. Like you go through Facebook, you go through Instagram, you go through Twitter. Nah, baba la maleningi.
Siyonke indawo.
RadioDR, Alpha,
Sempini. We are at war, so we need to be in the faces.
Aibo, what the fuck, guys?
That's a new one.
But you guys good though.
We good, man.
Glow. Ngathi imali yangena nje
Hey,
glow.
Outfits, Nanti
ne merch. Yeah.
Merch gang. Elite merch coming out real soon.
Yeah.
Stay tapped in on the socials. Party Time will be the first one to get
Of course.
her Elite bikini.
The Elite bikini.
It's
Elite
elite
bikini.
bikini.
We're taking it there.
We take it only for her. Only for her.
It's a one of one.
It's a one of one.
I love it.
It has to be your profile picture then.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Everywhere. Futhi ngisho na LinkedIn.
Music videos.
Pinterest.
With music videos. It's a little bikini yake.
So, what music videos are we looking forward to? Like, what's coming up?
Man, can we let?
Can we let the
Or should they
people
just
know?
see?
Nah, they must know. By the time it drops, it'll have dropped 2. So that's KT, man.
Yeah,
You let them know.
2. I can tell you this: we're dropping 2 on you guys. Probably whether you guys won't wait longer than a month. Like soon, like real soon. Real soon. We got new music coming out Friday. Our final installment of Maliningi Mayhem.
Absolutely, like a proper thing. Like
I'm trying to hustle
that was
for
a good
a bonus.
idea.
I'm trying to hustle for a bonus.
A bonus
A
round.
bonus track.
Yeah,
Really?
bonus
I don't
round.
know. It's not a Friday. It wasn't on the original, but like if it still drops in May, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. We're trying.
Ozam is cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good idea. Like whoever came up with that concept, the Maliningi Mayhem, like I think that was good. It's every Friday in Virginia.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I credit
nice.
to go bag, T-Bag.
Yeah, shout out to
Business
T-Bag.
manager company.
Yeah.
Then I'm the phambili.
Yeah.
Then I'm the filterisha. Wonke la ideas, just all of the people who are involved in that thing. So
Yeah.
I know. Props here again. And this guy, why don't you tell them which videos I'm going to be dropping?
I don't want to snitch. I don't want to let it go. You gotta keep them. You gotta keep them. The same.
By
The
the
same
time
thing.
this drops, the videos would have dropped too. That's the point that I'm trying to make, bro.
You think
No
so?
one's gonna
Hey,
tell
bye share. Show party
Yeah,
time.
share.
I'm going to keep access.
I
Ah,
will
yeah,
never.
for
That's the schedule.
All
that.
right.
I'm
Schedule.
scheduling, yeah, bro.
Right. Okay.
Go on, go produce one come track.
My royalties. I'm slapping if I boy. I'm just joking, guys. 2 music videos coming real soon. That's DJ Wobbly Yebo Maluma featuring Pdogg Amazing himself.
Please. Don't forget the amazing.
Kindy, Dando, Celestial Mike, and Costa Titch.
Sonjay, squad song, squad
Yes.
deep.
Squad deep.
So how did you how'd you go about getting a Costa Teach now? Like what was that process? Did he like pick up the song somewhere and then he was like, I want to remix this? Or is he like a friend, Veleni Mazi?
Costa Titch was going to come down for the weekend. And then Wobbly and I had sent him like a few beats. We wanted to maybe get in studio with him, right? And then the day before, we had actually just made the song in the studio without Costa on it yet. So we meet Costa at the club. Yo, what's up? We chilling. DJ Wobbly said he plays the song. He's like, okay, I see the beats you guys sent me. I want to be on this song.
You're lying. Gandhi, which beat did you send him?
We sent him
Of
like
Yabo
we sent him.
Malum?
No, we never sent
Of
him that
another
beat.
song?
Yeah, we sent him a bunch of other beats so he can rap on them.
Okay.
And then as soon as he heard Yabo Malum, he was like,
He
yo,
was like, nah,
he was like, yo,
this one.
he was like, yo, has this dropped yet? He's like, we're like, nah, we just made it yesterday. He's like, yo, I want to be on this song. Yeah, but we
That is amazing.
Yeah, super dope.
Thank you. But yeah, that's a nice thing about like music. Like if you like, you can it jumps the queue, bruh. Like if it's really good, it jumps the queue. It skips the email, it skips the WhatsApp, it skips the manager, it skips
Everything, yeah.
If the music is really that good, it jumps all those steps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it does it itself. Not to say good, because a lot of people who are like, yo, can you listen to my song? So a part of me is like, yo, this might be the best song in the world, and I'm about to pass up like this.
Oh,
but
okay, yeah.
that's not how life works, bro. Like you need to put aside from asking people to listen to your shit, like put your music in spaces where other people will be able to latch onto it. Like us, it played GP in the club. Through what a relationship we had with the DJ, and then that's how we got it.
That's what I'm about to say.
We didn't talk to the manager. We didn't talk to he asked himself. We weren't even like we were like, this track is a hit or
Done, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
done, full stop.
Yeah.
Period.
Like
Yeah,
you
well.
guys have a position and again is very beneficial for like the growth of Imaleningi, because Njobu Shuti having a DJ there who can push your songs in all these like spaces, and people can just be like, oh, I want to be in this, or I want to, boy, it's very nyashesh.
Yeah, definitely exposing us to a lot more people.
Like who it's just them, and then it's the people who have to support them, but they
The
don't
music
play,
never
they don't
really.
have.
That's that. It goes back to this, like, it's. I won't say for once it's a new school thing. That's a bad thing. Like this new school idea of like you're alone and you have to do things yourself. Like we've never been like that. Like since day one. I won't say we groomed Wobbly, but since we were coming up, we were with DJs grooming with them.
Yeah, always had a
School and Nabo.
relationship.
That's how we got to know other DJs. That's how we became friends with other DJs. That's how we got to a situation where now we're on a level where we believe in each other's hustle. We're like, you know what? Let's join hands and make this thing happen. Yeah. So like it's bigger than you. It's always bigger than you. So whoever's listening,
But I
like,
think
it's always bigger than you.
I think the reason why the younger guys don't get it, if you look at who they're looking up to, if you ask them how did Trippy Red get famous, I posted a video on my Instagram, and then now I'm rich and famous. So I think it's also the method of how most of the people they looking at made it, as compared to who we were looking at people having a relationship with DJs, producers, and all that. And now it's I posted a video on my TikTok, and now.
No, guys. So now, as a producer, do you also like play a part in the conceptualization of the music videos? Because I noticed with my music video, cool guys are like in your hood, like in your space. Like I go maybe a corner where you're like in the club as well, turning up and living your best lives, like in your. But I see a majority of the time, say in your.
I think it's trying to involve people within your community, because that's the most important support to get first. Before you go to the mansions and the clubs and all the girls and whatever. It's first King Pumalana. This is who I am. This is where I'm from. And this is what I represent. Then you take that out there to the world. That's the most important.
Nah, that's beautiful, bruh. And then, like, where do you think you picked up, like, you ngatin, your talent, ne?
Yes.
Where do you think who do you think influenced you? Like, where do you pull for your energy from, your creativity from, in terms of your beats? Like, and in terms of thinking of, okay, for this one I want Pdogg, for this one I want Alpha. Like, how do you?
Well, I don't know. I always liked the beats more. Even way before I started making beats, when I listened to music, I'd always like the beat. Like, if I don't have to like the song, but I just like, if I really like the beat, I'll listen to the song over and over. I'll go on the internet, look for the instrumental and stuff. And then in terms of being in studio and knowing who exactly to give the beat to, I don't know. The guys are like very competitive.
Oh, really?
Very competitive in studio.
So they all want to be part of the.
So sometimes I'll send a beat to the group chat. I'm like, whoever makes the best song, they can keep it.
You're lying.
Yeah.
That is a nice way, actually. That is
I'm gonna
actually
keep.
quite
It works.
fun.
It works. It works. It works. I actually just got like super dope song with Dandu using that method, so I'm gonna keep utilizing that method. Competitiveness is definitely.
Yeah.
Who's gonna have the best verse? Who's gonna you know? Because if everyone's on the A game, then the song's definitely gonna be dope.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
the
a
way.
good. That's a good way. Party Time just wants to complain about why I've never been invited to your music videos.
Alright, well, party time first.
Party Time's been trying to throw it back in a Maleningi music video. And I'm waiting for my invitation and it's not coming through. Are you not getting my
And we're just depriving you from throwing it all
my
the way back.
request? What?
We're just depriving you from throwing it all
Yes,
the way back.
yes,
But wrong,
yeah.
but wrong. As mina inamba ngithole this week. That's why. From
Oh,
now on,
man.
Jozobon.
No, guys. I
Zobona
wanna
nje
be,
from now on.
even if I literally come through and I wear my cultured swine mask and my silit bikini.
Yabo nje first.
Yabona nje ngizobalithi buka uyazi hot bacon.
Oh, damn. That's the right kind of swine, yeah.
Right, that's my kind of swine right there.
Okay.
No, we'll hit you up. And the next one just might be Silit if things hamburger.
Oh, that's actually the one
That's
that
the
I
one
want to
first.
be in.
Yeah, boy.
So anyway,
Timing.
speaking of Isiliti, I've heard Pdogg Amazing's side of the story of how Isiliti
Utain,
happened.
hope he didn't lie.
I think he might have.
Might have lied.
He said apparently you dreamt that he's the one that has to. No, I'm joking. No, he didn't lie. But like, I want to get it from your side now. Like, yo, that beats first of all. Also, can I just say something very weird? The other day I played Isiliti and then I played ASAP Rocky's "Praise the Lord." And I sang, and on with the "Praise the Lord" beat, I was singing the Silit lyrics, and it literally was like,
It's almost like the same tempo.
yes, I
almost
was
the
like,
same
what
tempo.
the fuck?
It's almost the same
literally
tempo.
It is,
goes.
yes.
It goes. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Silit.
Silit, this is how Silit came about. Me and Pdogg, we're in the club. Went outside to get some fresh air. Like, yo, Pdogg, I thought of this. I'm thinking of this, like, hooks. Thinking about it since yesterday. It keeps running through my head, you know? No words to it yet. He's like, yeah, yo, that's dope. Recorded it, like, voice recorded it on his phone.
You're lying.
That's how you save it, Fitz. Yeah? If you're creative of any sort, Fitz, utilize your voice recorder on your phone, Fitz, whether it's a painting, a beat. If you have an idea, because creativity doesn't always come like
Yeah,
that.
when it's time for you to
Hey,
work.
sometimes you forget something and you think an idea for beats or you call shit. But anyway, back to the story. A week later, we're in studio. A week later, we're in studio. We've just seen Koshi Welentole. I keep a voice note. It's like, say, I can this. I play a few beats. Luckily, the beat for Silit had already been. I had made it like weeks ago.
Yeah.
Bo. No one had used it yet. I keep her on a sati as in, this is the one. You know, it's nice and simple, but it goes hard and just went perfectly.
Yeah.
You know?
I gag a Simz.
Went
Juice.
perfect.
Gag a Simz.
For no at the spice.
Gag a Simz.
At the
What
spice.
happened that day? Sasa studio, sasha. It was a weekend behind the tipe kakumbon. Konu yeko. Studio.
Bese goal.
Bese goal.
So now we
Sure.
siyabona ukuthi who's got a better memory here.
I bet say success
So-
too. So sure.
So, we're done like 3 songs. And then when wafaka le beats, wathi ikhona beats enginayo. Wayidlala qum qum qum. Sahlala mhlambe 15-20 minutes ngazi ukuthi soyenzani i-beats. And then ngaqaba ngigcineni ukuthi hayibo, kanokhona le yapahla lena sasile nto zelenteni. And then when we tried it, yafitha ngqo kwi-beats. Because we were playing the beat, nathi ngakuthi soyenzani i-beats. So wenzani le beats le. And then kwakhumbula ukuthi hayibo, kodwa le yapahla
Khona ishando sekhona. Yeah.
Yavele yahlala. Because like that for me, that's what was like a trip for me. Because I feel like if we had tried to make a beat for that idea, or like
Tried something
try to
any
find that
different,
beat,
yeah.
it would
Yeah.
take us. We weren't gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
But that day, something just clicked. It was like, that beat's there. I shot this there, and it just fit. And
Perfectly.
That's how I remember it. Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, because Alpha came and did his verse first, right? And then Upigi Brands, like I knew who he was, but because he'd always be in studio, yeah, but in the corner, quiet. I never even knew he rapped.
Yeah.
You know? So that day is like, after Alpha laced his verse, we're like, okay, hey, the song's still a bit short. I wanted to get maybe Skindy or someone or one of the homies. He's like, no, I got a verse. I'm like, oh, you rap? It comes through and he kills it all.
He's so adorable. Like,
One
how
take.
old is he?
Dude, I wasn't having it. On the day, I was like, there's no way. When well, like, not like that up front, but I was just like, how fit to, who's this guy? One. Number two, by that time I was convinced, yo, this song is going to be a hit. Yeah, bro. I've got this thermometer inside
So
of
you were
me
strict with
that
it.
can
Like,
tell.
you
So I
don't
was-
Yeah.
I was
want someone
able
to
to
come
think,
in.
no matter what, this song is gonna be a hit, yeah, bro. So now I'm
Yeah.
starting to think, I'm starting to take off my drip and put on some a corporate suit, trying to think money, everything, the business behind it. Then I was like, dog, it's not gonna make sense. But it's and we're taking a chance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, skin, get like the battle of it. And then who was it? I don't know if it was Wobbly or Teabag. I forgot. They're like, no, man, just let him try. You know? And I was like, okay, fine, let him try. You know,
And
I thought he was gonna mess up.
And he blazed it.
Eish.
He
Guys.
blazed it.
Unangagi.
Angazi,
He's
just-
so cute. Like, he's like getting an engane. Got that when he
Yeah.
goes in with the bars. Like, I didn't. First of all, my thing was like, I didn't expect him to rap that fast because Alpha, you know, came
He's
through.
chill-
and he's
came
like,
through chilled with it, yeah.
you know.
Sure.
And then he just comes through and he's like, Gatti was trying to prove a point. Now.
Yeah, I
He's
think
like,
so. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yes, it's like,
You know?
Aibo.
And he
That was his
succeeded.
first view. That was his first verse that I remember him in studio.
Ever,
Before
ever.
that, he had
Never heard him
none.
rap.
Njengoba uSimz esho, he would get to the studio, ahlale khoneni. Yabo leyo nto leyo.
Yeah.
And I've been in this situation many times before. You have to be assertive when it's like, because it was one of those Sunday vibes, a Teabag,
Chilled,
song
yeah.
there, Nomubani, anyone can go.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, I know Pdogg get a quarter of it. No. We're just making music. Yabo leyo
Yeah.
nto leyo. So if you're trying to get on the song, either one, you need to put yourself there and be or you need to have the hardest verse. You know what I mean? Because my name, my verse, asala fits. Koni graveyard, my verse all over.
Yeah. Very, very strict with
Koni
the
graveyard.
quality control.
Auto 2 or 3, mhlawumbe call it little graveyard. But ayaphuma. Mungaphefumanga, sorry. Guess kufonele futhi kuthumele bethi
Zobuya
i-Telegram,
studio
tell them,
sesingekho.
so by the way, we want to sing a song.
Yeah. Zobuya stut ish. Angisekho
So
ish.
that day, I think all of that.
Gadanjeno, there's no sugar coating.
No.
When you sing.
Like the
Shall
stakes
we-
are
shall
high,
we-
njengenkomo ebheminsango manje.
Love
So we
it.
can't
Yeah.
just like even yourself, you know. You have to have a conversation with yourself ukuthi yo nami I can't yabo leyo nto leyo because istandard isihambe safika lapha naphezulu yabo leyo nto futhi ngiyotha what ukutrap ibhola ufike kwi-PSL yabo leyo nto leyo.
Yeah.
So that's just a sort of expectation. Maybe that's one of the things that are not really much spoken about in podcasts or
Yeah.
interviews about what it means to be inside a circle like this, is that that's how real it gets, yabo. So at a time like that, I'm looking at biggie brands in afterthought mind. You go, yo, that guy's probably thinking, damn, fuck, this is my chance. And maybe Teabag's not here, Celestial's not here, there's less guys here, so I'm more likely to get on the song. So I need to write something that's going to be really hot. And when they hear it, when they come back, they must be care with, yo, this guy
Yeah.
he did some shit like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they're going to trust me more on some shit.
Yeah.
So you need to call him and ask him. But when I think about it, I'm like, yo, there was probably like a big conversation with all the dynamics involved.
Nama personalities amakhulu, like
Yeah.
when you're all
Yeah.
together, futhi kakhulukazi, you all have like, you know,
Yeah, but
you guys are like
yeah.
brothers
Yeah.
essentially when you're together. So he's probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's boss energy because it's like Uskindi rose from a pile of 100,000 rappers to be Uskindi. Celestial Mike rose from a pile of 100,000 rappers to be Celestial Mike. Audiosimz rose from a pile of 100,000 producers. Pdogg 100,000 whatever, and so on and so forth. Teabag 100,000 DJs, Wobbly 100,000 DJs, Teabag 100,000 musical business managers to be where they are. So we all
Yeah.
have this sort of like dominant male thing.
Yeah.
A core,
Yeah.
you know. So hey, if you're not coming with that energy, Gucci, ready to break down walls, it might take you a bit longer to assimilate.
Yeah.
But we're not bad people at all.
Yeah,
it's just
no
that
shame.
we're very confident in what we do.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, it's just that we're confident in what we do, NG. Now I'm taking over Simz. That's
Simz.
Go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Because you wouldn't think that he's so talkative, but like once you crack him,
yeah,
man, I actually love it. Like I adore it. Simz, I know you're a producer, but do you ever like drop some bars?
No, but I do come up with ideas like for songs.
Like a word.
Word, melody.
Oh yeah, but malume.
Yeah, but malume uSimz asinika beats. Sayizwe le beats le beats lena inkunzi malanga e beats. Sahlala almost an hour singazi ukuthi soyenza ne beats. uSimz eyintanteni xa washaya ibhabhalazi okumnandi ese club in the day before. Waqhamuka uSimz, that's hey Simz ucabangani la? What? Nemana. Yebo malume.
What the fuck? How do you just come up with shit like that?
The rest is history.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I can't explain, but it's a creative process. I can't give out my creative process like that. But I was remembering
5 minutes. It was like Simz. It was like a call and response. Hi, Gunjan. Simz in there. What? Namana. Yebo malume.
Yeah. The craziest thing.
That's the worst thing. Who drops mic?
You know what the worst thing is about that concept for Yebo malume? I had pitched it to them before. I don't know if they weren't listening or it wasn't the right beat for it. But ngayiphinda ngathi yazini mele yenzeke le ngoma. Izoyenzeka le nto le.
That is so crazy.
And no one even remembers like no man. Ngabe ngayithatha le concept kube ngoma. They were all mad like
So Nje, basically, first of all, before I say this, guys, can you please invite me to one of your studio sessions? I would love to like
it's welcome.
See your process. I'll be quiet in the corner there too.
Yeah.
I just wanna see, visualize, maybe take some videos, pretty thing.
Sundays are good.
Oh, you guys do Sunday sessions.
Sundays
are normally the days where it's like that vibe long and I think that I imagine you want to see. Yeah, bo.
Nishai green, Nisham bottles.
Do whatever you want to bring it.
Guys, I'd absolutely love it. Anyway, what was I saying?
Oh, now it's like enjoy. Good to figure.
Okay. I will drop bars. Like, you don't know party time. Listen, I will drop bars. Ask Kindy, he knows.
Oh, repelus kin, bells repel. Yes, in outdrop is something man. Please.
Party time.
I'm listening.
Welcome to the 13th August podcast, ladies and gentlemen. If you just tuned in, you're listening to Pdogg Amazing alongside Audioslims, the daddies of Siliti, the ones who brought it to be a part of My Nigga Records. And right now, what's about to happen? Party time. We're putting you on the spot. We want to hear some bars from you. So, Simz gonna kick a little beat.
Guys,
Simz gonna kick a little beat,
like
and we're gonna hear a little song from Party Time.
I'm not a professional like that. I can't just freestyle.
Okay.
And that's the end.
I can't just freestyle because shit's gonna come out. Yeah, well.
Oh, okay. Hey, Fitz.
Conceptualize.
Okay.
I'm big on rhyming. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what we'll do?
I can't just like I know you guys just do it so like crazy and nice where you don't have to rhyme. It's just a story.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I just pow.
Yeah.
That's literally
that was dope. That was actually dope. That was fire. That shit was fire.
It was unexpected. It was like an Action Bronson line. It's that rhyme that you don't expect. Like you rhyme cow with pow.
Yeah. Definitely didn't expect that.
My cheeks are sore now from laughing. Anyway, Simz, how many of your like beats are still waiting, Jay, for them to listen? For them to finally listen to you. When you first spoke about Uyebo Malume. So how many beats nje I beg you lapha eceleni uthi yabo one day labo bastard when they listening.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just gonna
Definitely. It's also like as a producer the most important thing is be able to read the vibe. Yabo, okay, this person ngiyambona alone is he this person this particular all the artists you're working with you need to know how they are when they're in their most creative state. Yabo namhlanje ngiyambona uSkin ngathi yabo all the ideas that I previously had and the ones he had for himself, we put those together, get in studio, and we make magic, you know. But also being able to identify when they're not in the creative state, like as in Sibam, if it's Wednesday, whatever, and then we'll get it popping then. But how many beats? 790 ba.
How am I?
793.
That's crazy. What do you call it? App do you use for your beats? Fruity Loops.
Fruity Loops, yes, I use Fruity Loops.
So is Fruity Loops the one? Because I remember
it is the one. By
Pig.
Fruity Loops. There's Cubase. There's Reason. There is Studio One. There's Ableton.
Studio One,
Ableton. There's a few of them that are like legit.
So Fruity Loops is like the.
They try to sleep on Fruity Loops, but most of their hits are made on Fruity Loops. Like,
I think I'd get Fruity Loops just because of the name. It's such a nice name.
It's a dope name.
Like that guy who made it, like they struck gold with that. What's the ADL? What's it called?
DAW.
DAW. They struck gold with that DAW. Fruity Loops, because it's like even I can use it. Like it's user friendly. Like once you get this is that, then, and especially for production, I've noticed most producers. It's fruity.
It's fruity. Yeah. Imagine.
Definitely.
You want to marketing don't when. You don't get to just come so easy for you. So guys,
I'm studying marketing, by the way. I'm a rapper who's a student. Yeah. I'm studying business management and marketing. I imagine myself making big moves in the marketing industry someday when I'm tired of rapping. Like, and it overlaps as well, you know. Yeah. Like if you're a rapper, at some point you're selling something.
Business like.
And if you're a hustler, if you're an entrepreneur, as I consider myself, you're always selling something. You're trying to, so I feel like that's one of my strengths, like selling shit.
That's good, bro. That's good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Education.
Stay in school. Stay in school.
Education is important.
My fun Nazi first. Stay in school,
we drop out.
Yes.
We drop out.
Get drop out. Get third year drop out.
At least third year. As long as you matriculate now.
Oh no, not a high school dropout.
Okay, all right. Cool.
No.
So I wanna ask, guys, both of you, corporate or what you're currently doing? Do you think you'd ever survive in corporate?
At some point, it's gonna come together.
Nah, but right now it's not.
It
right
doesn't.
now.
I mean, this is my understanding of the difference between corporates and what we are doing. Corporates, it needs a lot of. This can put you in jail if it's going to crime. It can put you in jail. Crime. But it needs a lot of, like, I want to say humility, but it will sound bad. It needs a lot of humility because you must be able to ukothamele omunye umuntu who you can't argue with. You have no grounds to argue with again. On the other side, lento senzayo, which I think falls more common realms, the entrepreneurship, because you want to like sort of do it yourself, regardless of our product is music, or omunye umuntu amataya, or my computer. There you sort of say, ish, you trust yourself and your ingenuity, you'll be able to find solutions to make you avoid yonke leyo nto leyo, yabo. I'll tell you a big reason why Celestial Mike, and I'm not saying because it's Celestial, I'm just making an example, or Skindi, or Udand, or Pdogg, or Simz is not there. It's because they've tried it, and babona ngothi yo ayengeke ngikwazi ukuphila la. Umuntu uzovela ngitshele ukuthi kanje ngazi ukuthi ngino plan B, yabo leyo. And that's maybe another variable. With some people it's like, okay, I don't have a creative skill, I don't have the bravery to be an entrepreneur and just be like, while everyone's telling me no, because that's the reality of it. When you do an entrepreneurship or a creative thing like this, everyone around you is telling you no, bad idea, and you have to be that one voice. It's yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. So when you ask that question, I think sometimes it boils down to I think you get to understand the kinds of characters people are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for me, and personally, the only one thing that would drive me into corporates is if I had a kid. Yeah, well, then it would no longer just be about me and how I felt.
Yeah,
it
now
would be
it's
about
about-
somebody else as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
But while it's still about me and how I feel right now, and how while I still feel like I have control, even though I see the perks of corporate stability, month end, payday, you know what I mean? Woo! Like, wow. But I don't think I can. I don't think I can turn a blind eye to certain things, yeah, bro. Like the way that I've just like carved myself out to be.
Yeah, there's a
Like,
lot of discipline.
I'd be
there.
very
Okay.
fired. I'd be fired many times. Like, you see, if I'd started corporate early, I'd be one of those guys who by now no one wants to hire me because everywhere I went,
Yeah,
you know.
gosh. But that's what I thought about myself, you know.
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd never in my life give no
Yeah.
like because I also or even if I'm but you know, you must do it. And
Oh,
like,
okay.
I thought, I'm like the worst employee.
You
like,
kind of don't,
ever.
yeah. I thought you meant like corporate, like in terms of, I see it as a corporate thing. If you as a creative get a shoe deal with Nike, is that not now you
That-
going into the corporate world?
I don't think you're going into a
not the
corporate.
same thing.
It's not the same. I'm talking corporate.
Having a
now,
job
like,
in
like
corporate.
behind, like
A
you're
desk.
behind the desk.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not up to
Yeah.
you to get the shoe deal. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to first
bro.
go through all the creative shit and be super dope at it first before you can.
That's why I said.
expose
That's why I
yourself
said
to
at
that
some
corporate.
point. Yeah,
You
but-
can't go by a young table. I'm a 16-year-old rapper from the dining room. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm young table and I'm gonna go have a shoe deal now. Like I don't think it's that easy.
Yeah, no, it is.
So that's how I see the distinction that you're making. It can't be like that
Because
because
say at some point.
So when I eat behind
you don't
the
have a
table,
choice. You can't survive music. How else are you gonna make money off music? Sales.
Letting you sure.
That shit is
At some point,
extinct.
you gotta do some corporate
No.
shit.
At every point now, the life, the reality of a musician right now is that you must be using your talent and influence to expose yourself to entrepreneurial activities that will make you richer. Not that your song is gonna give you all the money in the world, especially right now, post-COVID. Yeah, bro. If before COVID, 80 artists were being booked a week to perform, now 10 are being booked to perform per week. Yeah, bro. So there's a lot more competition. You need to be really apex
You really
for you
need
to
to
be
fall in
making
that 10.
money off show money. Show money, my nigga. Huh?
yeah,
No.
yeah.
Now, in 2021, you take that influence that you're creating out of the music that people are loving and the persona that you sell to people, and you direct that towards a product or something or a service or whatever that's going to make you money. That's the reality of the music industry right now. Lento ukuthi uzodayisa CD olenze ngo-20 rand, ngo-100 rand, udlu 80 rand. Y'all niggas, or niggas, I'm one of them, we're not doing that right now. So we can't be considering shit like that.
Yeah.
There are people who are still making money off that. Robin, Third Floor, I can name a lot of people, but he just jumped to the top of my mind. His new disc, he's selling it. He's living off those
Like
80
a
rands.
proper physical disc.
Uyayithenga.
Oh my gosh, that is
Laba
crazy. There's
abathenga
people still doing
yokuqala
that.
Take-
bayithenga
take-
yesibili. Laba abathenga yesibili bazoyithenga naleyesithathu. Even
Guys,
if
that is
in
crazy.
3
And
months
yes,
time.
do you guys think you'd ever branch out into that? Because, like I just read today, go to Musica, isi vale all their stores.
Value.
Ui,
okay.
le-
All
were
iwi,
open.
Yeah.
So, like, is it really like a smart decision to still go into
Maskandi
that
artists are
market
going platinum.
with CDs?
Yeah, Northern KZN CDs going platinum every
but,
day.
But they're not
They're
are
making
they
money.
selling them in actual stores, or are they like on the
No, they're
streets?
selling them themselves in the streets. Am I rank? Everything. They're going platinum. But hip hop.
Yo,
The problem with hip hop is that we're the most forward-thinking genre. We're the most futuristic genre. So
even that
hard
I beef
copy.
with because I think it oversimplifies it to say Umas Kandi, they're selling it at the rank or some shit like that. I mean, I'll tell you for a fact, the system that those niggas are using, abo Kuzani, nabo ba, ogcoka elibovu, noma
no,
liyelo,
bani-
ningixolele bafethu, ngizolungisa ngazi.
yeah,
ngisho
pass
igama lami.
up. Pass up.
Yeah, ningixolele yo, widlish, yeah.
Uba uyashela imhlophe,
Hayi bo.
ubesela imhlophe. One of
Engayisho
those
leyo
two.
nto hey sasihlonipha uMaskandi music wakithi siyandithanda futhi so those guys have some of the most complicated distribution networks for their music right now yabo uKhuzani yabo la ihlala khona on the wall boardroom there's a big map of KZN, maybe it's a map of South Africa by now, but uneyinduna in every squad, just like the king. You know
Oh,
how
shit.
King Zulitini is the
Yeah.
king, and
Yeah.
the king has chiefs that are reigning underneath him.
Yeah,
that'll
yeah,
take
yeah.
care of that place and that place and that place. Ukhuzani Madenduna, that's what they call them, so to speak, of the Blue Army. Blue Army. Induna ze Blue Army. In each and every squad and squad, kuyaziwa ukuthi yo mudinga isidi yakhuzani induna yethu uJabulani kawusihlahla samango. That's how we're gonna get our shit. So you can get that nigga CD all around KZN, everywhere you go. Then
That
you're gonna
is
find that
mad.
shit. You understand? And it's not just about CDs, it's news, what Kuzani is doing, when his next event is happening. They even have their own, just chill as guys, see Blue Army, la Ongoye, we tell him slope, Aslanga and see that nje fethu Kuzani namhlanje on Friday. And they do that engekho, just as so lento ukuthi hip hop is forward thinking. I don't think excuse right ukuchaza ukuthi why singawasebenzisa ama CD. Hip hop yayitshela. You understand? Ukudayisa ama CD requires you without the existence of a musiker to go and interact with every single one of your customers. Yabo? Until the point where you have enough money to hire someone
To do
who will
that for
go
you.
and interact with every single one of your customers. Yabo, Leon. So while we're still thinking we're Neo in the Matrix, every single one of us, none of us are trying to lessen ourselves to the point where you're going to actually have an argument with someone you've never met in your life. I won't say argument, but you have to convince them for a good 10 minutes. Yo, don't buy fucking Super M. I can see it's a hot day. Buy my song.
Yeah.
Athi no lalela. Fanele sendis kanje kanje
This
kanje.
gonna cool you
Athi
down.
no, what's high? What's na uyiboni lento le. Fanele kanje kanje athi let ekugcineni athi yasifana hayi ngiyakunika athi ngithengele CD.
Yeah.
That's where the distinction is. That's the one thing esinganayo thina ka hip hop, yabo. So that's why ngithi ngeke umuntu uzothi we're forward thinking, and that's oversimplifying it. Them niggas are very sophisticated in what they do. That's why they sell platinum. It's not a mood. It's not magic, yabo. It's organization. It's repetition. It's consistency. It's all of that shit. All of the above. Yeah.
Do you guys think you'd ever dabble in?
Go sell a CD. Here's the problem with it. Also, if you look at where most of their fan base, they obviously also did their market research and looked at where most of their fan base is at. You understand? They at a place where you can do this and this too. Hip hop, unfortunately, cool is currency here. Popularity is currency.
Yeah.
And right? And this is where it all happens today, unfortunately.
Eqingweni.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, I'd love to go and if it was easy as passing out a CD, like trying to sell, okay, cool. What if you're a good rapper but a bad salesman,
Ish. Yeah.
right?
I think
We don't know how good a salesman Drake is.
Yeah.
You understand? But we buy shit because someone in his team is a good salesman. So it's different. Maybe if it's you yourself, but I don't know. A rapper in the past 10 years that popped off without being popular on the internet. If you can
Yeah.
give me one, then I'll go sell CDs.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You see,
guys.
like, that's the thing, like, the way that the industry is so saturated anymore. Before you must think about popping off, you must think about surviving. Yeah, bro. That must be priority number one. Yeah, bro. So when you compare yourself to people, don't compare yourself to people who are popping. Yeah, bro. Don't compare yourself to Young Tag. Atlanta. Yeah, bro. You need to bring it back here. Okay, one, my first priority is I must survive. Yeah, and not everyone who survives is written in the front page here, Pep. Yeah, there are many artists that you don't know. There are artists that you don't know who fill out 40,000 at my arena. Yeah, so it's oversimplifying it to say, tell me of an artist in the last 10 years who's popping, and then I'll do that shit too.
Which hip hop artist that I don't know is selling out stadiums?
Hip hop is still not popping. I think that's the one thing for me, watching
like in South Africa.
yes,
But our genre is like people who follow hip hop, people who are fans of hip hop. They have a different
No,
mentality
hip-hop is not
altogether.
popping.
We don't have
Hip-hop
the
is not
same
popping.
mentality as Maskandi fans. They don't live the same
I
lifestyle.
did not say that. Hip-hop
They
is
don't
not
live the
popping.
same lifestyle.
Hip hop is not popping in South Africa. Hip hop, I'll go as far as saying it has never popped in South Africa. If you compare it to the other genres or whatever that we have, all we have is that we have this network of phones where we all see each other all 25,000 of us, and when we do things, we feel like that's the whole country doing something. But that's a farce. It's a lie. Yeah, bro. That's not how things go down.
So you think hip-hop is a fad in South Africa?
Hip-hop had a one-night stand with being established with the 2015-16 rise, Kara rise. And people, and that's why when you find the kids of today, they don't understand that hip-hop has never popped. Because when they were in high school, grade 10, grade 9, they were like, yo, KO, yo, AKA, yo, Casper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, okay, Madam Cool Cats. That's all they were seeing. Then when they were still toddlers, they didn't see what hip-hop was non-existent. And that was a flash in the pan. It went away foot, just as fast as it came. So you can't point somewhere right now as a progressively thinking person and say, that's how you do it. Or that's how you do it. Or that's how you do it, or that's how you do it. Or if I don't do it like this, it's not going to happen. Or if I don't do it like this, it's not going to happen. Or if I try this, it's not going to work. Or if I try this, it's not going to work. Because we still don't know how the shit works. That's the truth.
Ask then. So if you're saying hip-hop is not like the it thing in South Africa, why would you guys then make it the thing for you? Like, why are you prepared for that?
Because we believe in it. I mean, I do it because I believe in the ability of hip hop to transcend all the other genres.
Are you trying to get it to be a pop thing, or are you just, like you're saying, or are you just doing it because you believe in it, but not in the sense that you're believing it is or figala, like where Maskandi is? You just win yourself. You know,
I believe, I sincerely believe that it can get there, Yabo. And what I've noticed, for me, it was a no-brainer. Why people thinking about? Why can't people say they haven't gotten anywhere yet? Why can't people say we need to be making? We haven't yet made the vehicle of hip hop in South Africa. We're still making it. We still need to try other ways. We still need to put ourselves out there in ways that we've never tried before. We still need to borrow ideas from other genres and try them fully, yabo. And not say because we haven't seen anyone borrow them that we won't borrow them and try them ourselves as well, yabo. So, like, I believe, Wutsi, there are people in the hip-hop collective, or there are people who will one day be forced to think in a way that's beyond the way people are thinking. The way people are thinking now. Because the biggest problem is the mentality of hip-hop people right now. They don't want to think outside the box. Yabo. They don't want to overexert themselves. They believe that cool is the only currency. About no one's saying entrepreneurship, ingenuity, thinking outside the box, going the extra mile is a currency. Everyone is saying cool's a currency. Yeah. It's not. Even before all the other cool niggas, there was a smart, uncool, business savvy person behind them. But you won't see him on the paper.
Simz, as a hip-hop producer, do you think, like, with knowing all the things that you know and like the skills that you have, would you be able to make a Maskandi beat?
I've made one before.
You're lying.
Yeah. There's a song with Sibunzuza and Mngobias called Tinta Tinta.
You are lying right now. Oh my gosh, you have to send that to me.
Okay, I'll send it to you just now.
So we can't just call you a hip hop producer then.
Yeah, hip hop is my favorite genre. Like in terms of the music I make, I'm putting out hip hop music.
Yeah. So what if you can tell me
this
like
boy will
simplify
make gospel if you give him a check.
That's what I was about to say.
The right check.
Simplify.
There's none he won't do for the right check. Trust me.
Gospel also. Imagine gospel hip hop. Must do that.
He will make Zionist Christian music.
Shout Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin right now is tapping into that
yeah,
of course. Hip hop
incorporated, definitely. Shout out to Kirk Franklin.
What do you mean Kirk Franklin?
Kanye's already done it.
Kirk Franklin but Kirk Franklin was the first one before Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, we put Kanye on this pedestal.
I mean, I was talking like,
but we have recently.
To, though. We have to. I understand.
We have to.
And that's what I like about that nigga. That nigga thinks outside the box. He thinks bigger than his song or him. He's always thinking about the next wall to break down.
Yeah.
And if you follow his career, all he's been doing is breaking down walls to open up money for himself.
Yeah.
From jumping up on stage, Taylor Swift, that wasn't about him and his schizophrenia. That was him opening up doors for black people, saying, yo, this is a white institution. that black person did something better, but they give it to this white person.
And apparently it wasn't the first time, Food.
Yeah, so
That he
right
did
now
that.
with all the world
he'd done
opening
it
up.
before when it was his Touch the Sky music video. And some group, I think it was Coldplay or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, some group won.
Where he
and
was like, I spent over $1 million
he was like,
on that video.
I had Uban Ban on
I had
my
Pamela
video.
Anderson's tits on that.
okay.
Yeah. So he's always been breaking. He's, and that's why he's richer than everyone right now, because it's always been about how business savvy he was. But he plays it out through his influence and how he understands the shortfallings of. He sees where the streams of money are. He sees, yo, niggas are sleeping. They should be making money off this shit. That's why he's making money off merch. That's the biggest way you can make money as an artist and musician right now. You're as good as a fucking drug kingpin selling clothes to every one of your listeners. Yeah, boy, Leon. He understands that, and that's why he became from the beginning. He sold himself as a fashion mogul, as someone who's fashion savvy, fashion forward, because he knew you need to set because ASAP Rocky was cool too, but ASAP's not a billionaire, and you could even argue ASAP was cooler than Ye when ASAP was being ASAP. People wanted to know what ASAP was doing every single corner, but ASAP is not a billionaire, yeah, bro. So it goes back to the business savvy. Like, people are directing their arrows at the wrong place. You can't just uvumu Kanye because you think he's a creative genius, but you can't ignore his business acumen, his work ethic, and what he was willing to do to get himself where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if in order to sell me Kanye West sneakers, you first have to be Kanye West. You understand? Why am I buying the sneaker? Because it's a Kanye West sneaker.
Is this you trying to bring back the
Yeah.
corporate? Are you
First,
still
first, you understand? You can't be. I'm not gonna buy nobody's shoes.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm buying these shoes because they Kanye West shoes.
before
How many
they are
somebody's,
Adidas shoes?
You understand?
Yeah.
How many
That's why I'm
somebody's?
buying it because it's a Kanye West shoe.
Yeah.
That's why.
So many-
That's where the billions came from.
Yeah. Emma, I want to ask
But-
you.
but
Uthi,
Kanye
njengoba
Let me
West-
first
you
make you
Kanye
want to
West-
buy it first.
Kanye West
No,
doesn't.
that's what I'm saying. Uthi, I'd buy it because
But
it's a Kanye,
West
shoe, not
doesn't
because an Adidas
doesn't
shoe.
become Kanye West without everyone understanding he's a fashion icon. He doesn't become Kanye West on solely his music. He hasn't rap about. He raps about clothes. He raps about culture. He raps about what people should be doing. He raps about how people should be feeling, and that's why he's Kanye West. He's directing even your perceptions towards something that he can make money off. Yeah, but that's what's in his rhymes. He's not rapping about how cool he is. He's rapping everything.
Kanye does rap about how cool he is.
He's like AKA. He's like AKA. He's very good at brand placement and product placement and directing people towards products with his music. You understand?
So is that like Wiz Khalifa rapping about smoking weed and then eventually selling weed shit and making money off that? As a brand, we brand you can't invest, and that's what he said.
I mean, I guess if
it's-
you bring it home, it's like Wobbly and Jaeger.
And Jägermeister,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it
Because
doesn't.
they wouldn't have picked him up
If he wasn't always talking about it.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like maybe who's keyed up with I gotta deal with Toyota. I'm selling taxis now. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, someone
Like,
gives Kindy that idea, actually.
it's looking at what you're doing and what you represent, finding the value, the true value in what you represent, aside from how you feel and how you think you look and how you think people perceive you, and putting that on a scale in front of people and saying, yo, here's a product, buy it. Yeah, bro. That's how you get there. It wasn't because Kanye West, like, even his creative style, like, there's a book that I read. It says, how you do something is how you treat something is how you treat everything. Yeah, bro. Even the way he makes music, Kanye West understood which is the fastest way for me to grab your ear as a listener is to give you something that's worked before. Yeah, bro. And then it just feel like already feel like, wow, this is already brilliant. Yeah, bro. And we all know Kanye West, up until most of his career, yeah, bro. This guy is thinking beyond just being cool, bro. He's thinking, how do I get to you, manje, directly, jenga manje, in every single way. In his music, in his business acumen, in everything that he does. Yeah, bro. That's how I see it. That's how I evaluate Kanye West. Yeah, bro.
But at the end of the day, wouldn't buy the shoes if you weren't cool, bro. Wouldn't buy Ace of Spades if Jay-Z wasn't cool. A cool person drinks it, that's why I'm going to drink it. In
How
terms
do
of
you
how
get
you
cool?
go, in terms
How
of
do
how
you
you
get
become
cool?
cool, in
How do
terms
you
of how
get
you
cool?
become cool, that's on you. You can become cool in many. A lot of niggas became cool a lot of different ways. But I'm not buying that shit. If uncool people do, I need a cool nigga to do it. That's why people is buying.
What's your argument? What are you saying?
My argument is that cool is currency in hip hop, whether you like that or not, or you
But
can't deny that.
You dictate cool. You dictate cool. You don't go and find cool in a tree. You dictate what's cool. That's what cool
Sure,
is.
how
It's you standing in
what's
front
how
of
you
people
become cool.
and
That's
saying,
on you.
Yo,
God
this
damn,
shit is
if you're
cool.
not cool, I'm not
I'm
buying
telling
it.
you,
You know what's
it's
crazy?
Maliningi. We all wear fucking orange t-shirts tomorrow. All 20 of us, and we say this is cool. Watch how 50 people the next day are wearing orange as well. You dictate cool.
Showcase pen. Ukuthi ngiyadictate noma ukudictate ngishongo lokho ekusalayo maybe cool ngizoyithenga
we're selling the orange
You guys
t-shirts.
are
Then we're making
literally-
money.
ukuthi udictate
Debating like
kanjani anendaba
brothers.
Pdogg ngakudictate kwenzeka noma yini
No.
kodwa kusalayo iba cool bese ngizothenga
And that's the point that I'm trying to drive across here, Wuti. That's what you must have in Dabangako, because that's what you make your money out of. By how you dictate your cool and how you commodify your cool. That's how you make money. That's the point that I'm trying to
ukuthi
make.
imali siyenza kanjani tell me the reason why we buy it because you cool ukuthi accommodate kanjani ukuthi camaraderie kanjani that wasn't the argument ukuthi the
But
reason why we
accommodator
buy it
in?
because you cool
What's accommodator in?
ukuthi how you create your cool and how you do all that shit and how you commodify your cool. That wasn't the argument. The argument is the reason why we're buying Kanye West shit because we think he's cool.
No. Well, right now, this conversation is about how do you make money out of hip hop. That's where it started from. So we got Kanye West, yeah, bro. And you
No,
said,
it started from
and you
cool
said
is
because
currency.
cool.
What cool is currency in hip hop. Cool is the biggest currency.
I said ang pigang. I said you're oversimplifying it. You're oversimplifying it.
So mind you, what you saying is how. To
Then
make
I
cool.
elaborated and I said, cool is actually a product of an individual who decides, this is a direction that we are going to go, and they stick to it. And at a certain point, then they are next step 2. Let's make money out of it now. That's what I was saying to you. I didn't say cool is not. I said, don't be careful of oversimplifying it to the point where you don't understand it and how to manipulate it, even for yourself. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's
All
the
right,
point.
guys. Now we're going to the game part of this interview. Because you guys, what I'm happy about is that I was actually more afraid that because you guys are born on the same day and everything, Uti were just going to be all jelly. I'm happy that I bought some spice and we tell Uti they ruffle each other's feathers.
So kusasa bafethu uPdogg wedayisa ama CD. See Pdogg yesterday.
That's the next step. I'm gonna make CDs. I'm gonna make.
That's the next move.
That's the next step. I'm gonna do that
So both of you have to answer these.
and make money off it.
So both of you have to answer these. Zokango Simz and then Zanga. It's called Truth or Drink. And it's just 9 easy questions. 9 easy questions.
Exam.
Question number 1. Have you ever been arrested?
Nope.
Truth.
Truth, you've been arrested. You have
No.
to tell me
How
the
does this
story.
work? You
So,
ask the
truth or
question
drink?
and
So,
then
okay.
Tina.
Sorry, I didn't explain.
Either answer
Truth
the
or
question or
drink?
drink.
I'll ask the question. If it's true, you have to explain. You have to give us a backstory.
Or
if
if
you
you-
don't want to explain and you don't want to say whether it's true, you just take a
You
sip.
just pick up your.
Yeah.
That's so. Okay.
Yes.
So what I can
So again, question number 1. Have you ever been arrested?
in a holding cell, yeah.
You have to tell me the backstory. As in what happened.
We were home alone. We wanted to go to some big party. We had a car though, but we never traveled. We were like 16, 17 at the time.
Oh my gosh.
Home alone. We've got money, and we're like, shit, let's go buy clothes. So we drive to town. I'm like, yo, I can drive, so let me do it. I'm with my friend Tepo. We drive to town. We're like, shit, hey, so we don't get arrested, let's take the back routes. We decided to take the back routes. Kanti, that's where the roadblock is. And they took me.
Ish.
Heavies. Sims, what's your favorite porn category?
Drink.
I'm a what?
Nubian. I'm a Nubian.
What's Nubian? Ebony.
Like for me, it's like recently, the darker the better.
Okay.
I'm on my Tupac, the darker the berry. Sweeter
Why
the
would you take a sip? Are you trying to say you don't watch porn?
I haven't did it. Wow, I haven't seen porn is different now.
Yeah, it
Porn
is.
is wild now. First, as soon as you go, nigga tied up. Nigga be tied up.
But it's a cat.
There's a pig in the back. That's the first
There's
thing.
a pig in the back.
Yeah, you can't say.
What's going on? It's swine.
Yeah, you
swine
can't say.
No, guys, come on. Leave the animals alone. Leave the animals
Number
alone.
3. Name a sex position you haven't tried.
Spinal tap.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, spinal tap is boy. Hey, spinal tap your head. The girl's like upside down. Best usually on the sofa, boy. Then when it's out,
On top.
Yeah. When she's in a very uncomfortable position, go to an Hey.
I feel like some sex positions are unnecessary. Pdogg.
Yeah, I've never tried spinal tap. Nor will I ever try it.
Oh, you put this nigga ngizama mina. Fuck. I think ngifunda Kama Sutra bethi inamagama ama position.
Hayi bo kanti niphethe
wonke ngicabanga sengikwenzile.
Hayi bo phela.
Iphi nje mhlambe bethi position. Alright guys, this is gonna take a while.
Just take a sip.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is a nice spicy one. I know that obviously Ashley Lex. Ashley, ne? I'm right. Yeah, Lex is the only female currently on Malining. Which other female would you want to be on Malining? Would you consider to be on Malining?
On some music.
Between.
Oh, you have your own.
Oh shit.
So and if you have to be like you have to either say or you drink. Between Rhea Black.
Damn.
What?
Carry on. Bring baba's blind low monte.
And Usamazi.
Oh ma.
And who's another female in
Summers walking it. Okay.
MJ Summers.
I'm MJ Summers. So I find him coming. Sorry.
Who's the other female in Durban? Oh, Nipo.
Ooh, shout out to all 3 of them. First things first, but it'll probably be Rhea. Probably be Rhea.
You'd say Rhea. You'd consider Rhea.
Yeah.
Pdogg.
Respectfully.
Yo, I fuck with all you guys. I think Unipo doesn't need Maliningi. Usama.
Really?
We can be a lot. We can be unless she's down a rodeo. Unless she's down a rodeo, but yeah, Uriah fan. Uriah has a voice of an angel. No, my
weekends.
Yeah, really. She's such a gangster.
Yeah.
Boy, gonna say assimilate and I feel like she'll also be a good little Lex ukuthi nje namanye amantombazane ones I feel like comfortable. I don't know if she's like that actually, but
who?
I hope she's like that as well.
Who? Lex?
Uriah.
She is. I think she is. I don't think I'm not friends with her like that, but like every time I've seen Rhea and I've literally been like, hey, she's been very welcoming. But wow, too been on Nipo. I've never met to MJ like face to face, but like Nipo and Rhea are gentle human beings.
Nipo right thing in my name. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Fanele akhohle nje ama record label Nipo lento yenza faqhuba akholele kuyona. Right, abantu abasebenzisi labantu around her because they're willing to do a lot for her. So now if she doesn't let shit get to her, she must understand sometimes to go to this is a fucking cactus jack industry. So when shit happens, just keep it to herself and keep moving, and it's a win.
You know when you guys did your first Maliningi Mayhem live video chat thing, I literally only called because Nipo called because I was chilling there. I'm like. I need someone else because after that first lady called, I was like, ish, no, okay, I guess it's a thing. Okay, let me not disturb the boys. Let me watch them.
Oh gosh,
watch. Then Nipo came through and she was also chilling in the toilet. She was living her best life. Then I'm like, fuck this, me too. I want to play.
Yeah, boy, that's Nipo, bro.
Like I think that it motivated. I was like, oh, me too. I want to play then. Like
Nipo needs to capitalize on that energy, Liako.
Yeah.
She makes people feel comfortable with being themselves. Yeah, boy. She needs to capitalize, find ways to capitalize on that. Yeah, boy. I can see she's trying. I'm not sure if she's trying in the right ways, but she needs to try and find ways, yeah, but to make people feel better about themselves. She has that, more, about her.
Question. I don't even know what number I am on.
Number 9.
No, it's not. Have you ever used sex to get what you wanted?
Oh, who's ever not used sex to get what they want?
Guys, come on.
Sex is usually what I want. Use sex to get sex. So yes.
So Pdogg, you obviously yesing too.
Yeah, like that's the most sharpest tool in the
Guys, come
box.
on.
That's the sharpest one. You can't avoid it.
No.
For real, bruh.
If
You ever seen how much control you have over someone who's whipped on you? Like,
I've heard that like who was it? I don't know if you guys listen to Kevin Samuels, but it's this like super hectic guy that Slew introduced me to. But he said women have control over the sex in the relationship, and men have control over where the relationship is actually headed. Oh, okay. So like a man can dictate whether this stays as a dating thing or a fucking thing or I'm marrying you, whatever. A woman just has dictation.
Yeah, she has final. She has what's it called in music? She has the rights to deny something legal term like that. Yeah, she has the rights to say no, and that's it. And then you get some.
So us, we don't have the rights.
You do.
So why do women act like sex is a gift that they give to us, like they don't enjoy it or something?
You're asking the wrong woman.
Yeah?
We're asking the right one.
No, guys, listen. Sex is meant to be enjoyed, okay? It's
Yeah.
not meant to be something that you dangle over people's head, which I can give you this or not. That's what I'm saying.
But that's not how it happens. It's never that explicit. It's never like, yo, if you don't go fucking buy me bread.
No,
I'm not
of
gonna
course,
fuck
true.
you.
They always do it in some way of like, oh, because you didn't go and buy bread when you saw that there wasn't any bread in the house.
No,
you're
I'm
just
not.
not getting sex today. I know how.
Jeez.
Oh hell
Imagine
no,
that.
not with me.
Imagine
not
that.
like that.
Imagine.
Okay.
This is
a spicy one. This is a spicy one. If you got like, okay, I'm thinking of money here. If you got like a bajillion, million, trillion dollar deal to make a jingle, would you drop out of Maleningi?
Hell yeah. Bajillion? Hell yeah.
It wouldn't be Maleningi for you. It'd be what, Babs? No, what is it?
Bajillion, hell yeah.
Bajillion, trillion.
Then I'd buy
to just make jingles. You're literally just making
for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life, you're just making jingles. You're not making a beat for someone.
So
to
I'm
rap
living
on.
like, what's the guy's name in
bajillion.
2.5 Men? That old.
Like Charlie.
Like Charlie.
Who's Charlie? Oh,
Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen.
Why? What
Bye,
is he
niggas.
doing now?
Bye. I live with my nerdy brother any day.
Oh shit! You're
And his
literally
son.
And that was just
making-
I'll
Charlie
stay
Sheen
with
was
my
just a
nerdy
couple
brother and his
million.
son.
So not like you. No one's gonna be out there on some. It's literally
just jingles. A bajillion?
There'll always be a nigga.
Well, it's
baji-
obviously not a bajillion, but like let's say a million.
Nah.
1 million, only one.
Yeah, only
Fuck
one.
you, man. It's not gonna
That's not even a nice
Fuck
car and
outta
a
here.
house.
So if
Nice
it
house.
was a
in it.
bajillion, you'd
Hell
be,
yeah.
you'd be
Hell
like,
the
buy
fuck yeah.
Malenigi.
Hell yeah.
A bajillion
I would say
is
buy
1,000
Malini,
billion,
then I'd
right?
buy Malini.
Oh,
It's a bajillion.
While I make my
Buy
jingles.
Malenigi.
I'll turn it
Y'all
into a
niggas
jingle
soft.
company. Jingle bells all the way. Jingle-ling-a-ling.
I told these niggas they soft while you're making jingles. Y'all niggas too soft.
You guys are absolutely stupid. And then, okay,
And they can't tell you nothing.
my last question for you guys. Well, actually, no, second to last. Have you ever been booed off stage? Is my last one.
This
Have
guy's
you-
never been on stage like that.
I've never been booed on stage.
You've never been on stage? Like,
I've been on stage. I was on stage, nigga, last
But
weekend.
not like that. But not the good.
But I've never been booed though.
Next.
But I've
So
never been
your
booed.
beat
I've
has
never been booed.
been denied or declined or...
I've had people not like a beat before, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Have you ever been booed off stage?
Man, I ain't never had nobody send me back a hook and say, I get dog hazifethu. Azama ngenye indlela. Yeah. Memang ithumelile kuwo kwanje ngase studio sikhanda singazo senze kanjani. But more ukuthi mhlawumbe uyangithumela something or ukuthi uyangibiza ukuthi okay wele phela le part mhlawumbe usune verse or whatever. Ngishango 100%.
And then my last one. If producing and if rapping was a bust, didn't work out, it's not the thing,
It's over.
what career path would you pick?
I'm going into shipping, logistics. I have a little qualification.
I had a feeling you'd do something like, I thought it was going to
yeah.
be that or like
There's a
IT.
lot of no IT. Shipping and logistics definitely. I have a qualification in that. I did a little course thing, and there's a lot of
marketing.
Anything, bruh. I'd find something else to be passionate about and I'd follow it. Yeah. And I don't think, even if I wanted to be a preacher, a doctor, a construction worker, whatever, I just find someone else to be passionate about and chase it the same way I chase this music, yeah.
Is it like not a possibility to do your shipping and logistics thing but like you need to have your full time on money?
not as a producer.
So it's no longer like
Not as a
thing
producer.
that
Maybe
you
as a
can do.
rapper. Not as a producer.
So
I
you
feel
just
like
have
it
to be
is,
fully
bro.
committed now to malining because you can't half your...
Not just Malining. Malining has been like a few months now. I've been on for years prior to Malining. Just producing. And I don't think I'd be...
sitting, Jay.
I don't think... it has to be there if it's just in case, because you can't go looking for a job. Just a job. You're on a decent job, you know? So...
And there's money there, hey?
Yeah. Especially the Richards Bay side. Lot.
Really?
Yeah, big.
Where are you from originally, Vel?
From Wamsan, Mtuba.
Damn, nigga,
Yeah.
you're far away from home.
School
And where'd you
here.
school?
I went to Richards Bay, yeah.
So what
Moved
brought
to
you
the
to
purpose.
Durban?
University at first, and then I started making music while I was at DUT. Second year at DUT, I started making music. Then, at in third year, after a year of making beats, I was like, yo,
This
let
is
me
it.
try this thing.
Oh, wait, guys. And that has been an episode with AudioSimz.
Swine
And Pdogg Amazing. Don't forget the amazing.
Thank you for having us.
Guys, it's
It was-
always great to have
it's
you guys.
exciting, yeah.
I'm the
Guys,
biggest
please
fan.
buy us presents on our birthdays, please, guys.
When is your birthday?
13 August.
13 August
13 August.
2021.
Yeah, if you're listening, like it's an anomaly.
H?
You know, I try to eat it until they like.
Yeah, man just tengela bas intela nobabili separate gifts.
Yes,
if
absolutely.
it's shareable, then
I
like, we'll fuck with that.
I think on that day we need to go to a strip club. Guys, I still want a strip club experience.
Hey,
But
Fitz,
are there any good strip clubs in Durban?
I don't know.
It's probably
I'm
some
actually
underground.
asking you that.
probably like some
that's
super
a gap
duper
in the market
underground.
for you, party.
But Cinderella, isn't Cinderella a strip club? On the one on Florida, I feel like.
I've never been there.
Strip clubs, Samandia.
I don't know.
Hey, we support all strip clubs. We support strip clubs of all races.
About preferences. I'm sorry, it's not racist at all.
We
I'm
support
sure
Preference.
we support strip
But-
clubs of all races.
1 out of the 10,000 times I've been on porn sites, I done search for Asians. I never done that. Yeah, but I love them. I feel like they're beautiful people, but I don't think naughty things about them. Yeah.
My last one before I let you guys go.
I don't discriminate about who I think naughty things about. I think naughty things about everybody of all races.
That is really ripping.
I think naughty things about every race.
Everyone.
Everybody can get it. DM me at audio_Simz.
I was about to talk about your DMs, hey?
Yeah.
So now that you guys are obviously popping, you know, Kona E, your footprint is seen now, you know. Are your DMs popping, guys? You know, have they always been popping? Are they more popping now?
What way, like business wise or?
Of course not business wise.
okay.
We're talking about bitches. We talking about them titties and shit.
Um,
Getting any unsolicited pussy pics here and there.
okay.
Not yet. I got a.
I have,
You
I
was
won't
there
lie.
when I got a Facebook call from this chick. Like I think I smashed like 2017 type shit. She called me like, "Oh, I see you now. You grown now. Remember that?
Ay,
Oh, I see you now. You don't grow up now." Type shit. I'm like, yeah. Facts. I don't.
Me,
grow
for
up.
the first time in my life, I got like, and I was never a person who asked for them. So this time I just got it. They were just sent to me. I was like, what?
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you enjoy that attention though?
Nah, it's like, it's.
It is what it is.
Ukuganga bethu kumnandi. Like I don't lie. Like ukuganga kunayo leyo nto bethenza ukuthi umnandi. But you have to make a choice, you know what I mean? Like awukuganga ungekho umnandi, ukuganga umnandi. I'm sure ama drugs wonke amnandi sawayadla.
Whilst
But
we're
you
on
just
the
have to
topic
make
of
choices.
drugs, did you fucking see DJ Thera and his fucking, what do you call it, Bobby Brown jaw?
What?
Did
What
you
is
not
that?
see?
I saw a video of them. Everyone's jaw was
Yes.
going crazy. What is
so
going on?
Bobby Brown jaw is basically, you know, when you have like, too many drugs and you're like, jaw just becomes fucking loose as piss, dog.
I don't know the personal experience
It's-
of it, but
No, I don't know the personal experience, but I read it like it's literally, it's even.
I saw the video. It's like a live Instagram thing.
He wasn't drunk.
No, he was literally. I don't know if it was. Actually, I don't know. I can't say he was drunk or not. But like, okay, here's a definition of Bobby Brown jaw. Happens when too much drug use, especially crack, coke, or heroin, affects your facial features, causing your jaw to open loosely and sway back and forth like it's broken. The result of potent drug use, and that's
Okay.
exactly what was happening. So I was talking to Bani.
Ujuzile.
One page.
No, I got Juzang. He was just like the whole time.
Shall we
just-
go Shannon?
Nah,
The whole time.
That's
dog.
why when people on ecstasy they have a chip piece all the time, so you don't to avoid that shit.
And it looks so sore and like
I ain't never had ecstasy before, and that's why
And
I'm trying to
like,
be
yo,
no Mr. Chinwag.
dog.
That's the scariest drug I've ever seen. People on all types of drugs. Ecstasy is the scariest one.
No,
seeing
I mean,
people
that's why I was like,
seeing
I
people
ain't
on
having this because I saw
Get-
niggas. I was like, niggas who like
super scary.
Yeah, that's just for horses.
guys ningawenza ama-drugs. Salani kule nto endlala ngayo emnandi. Sonke siyayishaya kodwa ayekana ama-drugs guys. Drugs are not friends. They're not your friends.
Stay away from drugs, guys.
Otherwise, they'll totally Bobby Brown jaw. And now there's a
Unless-
fucking challenge. Lama 2000
Fate,
brand fucking sleep. Lama 2000 immediately. Now there's a challenge where they're busy doing that whole thing with the.
Now imagine if Dita was a drug dealer, how much money he'd be making right now.
He wouldn't make money because no one would be buying.
Everybody buy that. They make you feel like that.
Nah, fuck no.
Make your jaw hang low like that.
Nah, fuck no.
I don't
Pilla-
know.
Pilla, that's
I thought
the thing about
ecstasy was
drugs.
out of like. I thought
Yo,
ecstasy
like-
is like so 2012 though. I never knew
Drugs-
like people
drugs,
still
like-
do that shit.
The worse it makes you look and appear, that's the better that it is. Like the harder the weed hits you, you find it like this, you're like, yo, dog, what kind of weed this is? You know what I mean? Like
I'm actually scared of hard weed. I'm scared. Like I need that like light shit. Make me sleep, but don't make me fucking wake up and still be like crumbling.
You don't
I
like-
fucking hate that.
You don't like
shit.
mind altering,
crumbling ganjani.
mind altering shit.
Ayibo, khona
Kanjani?
ngintsanga ethi uma like ngathi ungareverse ungayithathi joint like that's weed that
Why?
does.
What's that?
Because it just makes you feel like it just makes you super high and like I'm someone who's also got a very paranoid
Give
like,
it
Yeah.
pass kodwa ufuna ukunyakaza.
pretty
Ukibledani
pretty-
ibhasi.
No,
Hlala
but like
ku-pavement.
because, no, but you see, this is
Hlala
why I've
ku-pavement.
also cancelled, which is why I've also cancelled like just taking joints from.
Okay.
You know, like make clearly circle. I don't just do that shit anymore. Like
Oh, yeah.
I
just
literally. Yeah,
and I gave it
choice
and I
too,
gave
but
it a lot of chances, bro. Like every time I try smoking, it reminds me why I don't.
I think I think
Just
I think
not
when
for me.
I just cancelled taking random ones. Like it
Yeah.
really has to be. I know where you buy it from. Like there has to be a
I
history
would think
behind that.
Intintang was not in drug was ukuthi uluvakashele masuphinda uqhubeka nempilo yakho like intang is either i-lifestyle yakho and that's when ikuphatha kahle because once you gain a certain tolerance towards it then you get the desired effects that people talk about.
Yeah,
you
no,
won't
I-
get it.
No, ngayibhema
Usayivakashela
straight, ngayibhema.
It's not,
once
no, I
off.
mean it's not my
Or
lifestyle.
usafika ukuthi one you won't get that feeling that I get.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Like-
I'm
like-
not-
Handy, like if I stop smoking weed for like, well, I learned to appreciate it, but like if I start smoking weed for like a month and I smoke on the 32nd day, I'm not gonna like how I feel.
Yeah,
But
no, I mean, I'm
maybe
not gonna
after
lie.
4 days,
like
try
I used to
it.
smoke. I used to smoke and have like 3 years straight.
Really?
Throughout university, throughout. Now you pay man just straight
Yeah.
But I realized I was capping. Like,
Yeah.
number. This is not for me, bro.
Nah, I mean, a
Ah,
dog.
seems
And my
like
thing
them
is
fine.
like,
This is not for me.
This
This is not for me. No, dog. It's not something to even like get defensive about. It's just not my thing, dog. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna say if you drink and you realize it's not for you. I'm not gonna say you're drinking whack shit. No, dog, it's just not for you, bro. People are different.
Yeah.
bro.
No,
And
that's
people, please know out there if something's not for you, first. Yeah. It's okay into face. It's okay in face, yeah, bro.
Alcohol is for me. Love and light.
For you. Big
Anyway,
shout out.
guys, it's been another episode.
Yay.
You know.
I had a lot of fun.
Guys, I always appreciate having
I had a
you
lot
here.
of fun.
Thanks for
Let's
letting me
actually
gate crash.
sit together, guys. And you guys look like the people that I want to go out with and have fun with.
Why? If it's
But
just
you
Unga
guys
corporate.
never invite
Go out
me.
with
Okay,
us,
come-
Because you never invite
Come to PMB
me.
tomorrow.
No, fuck
Okay,
you. Now
okay,
you
it's
say-
over.
now
I
you're
I invited her, she
saying
said she's not
PMB
Yeah, we're going to
tomorrow.
PMB with party time. That's what's up.
Tomorrow.
Examine.
What time?
We're leaving maybe like
For Nell.
7.
I'm coming back at.
Coming back, what's that?
Don't fuck with me.
No one comes back from PMB.
Yes.
Anything can happen.
I know,
Masusugi.
sibuya phela mase kuphela i-land i-curfew sibuya ngo-12.
No, guys, fuck off.
Buga, look what you say.
Asahambe
We're
party
inviting
time.
you. Tell us to fuck off.
Yeah, because it's PMB and you're telling me this on a Wednesday. Like,
Dude, PMB is like,
and I've worked the next day.
next to
You guys are
Pinetown.
trash.
PMB is like
have sick
literally
notes,
every
dude.
day
What
it
the
goes
fuck?
down.
On Fridays you fanele ulethe sick notes ngampela. I'm not gonna go to a doctor and you put your papalas. How?
No, you
guys-
must-
I am ending this podcast. It was great having RadioDR and great having Pdogg Amazing.
See you in
back
PMB.
again.
See you guys in PMB. We're gonna be out there at party time.
yeah, we're shooting a new episode, the first video episode with party time
Yeah.
at Aura PMB.
Drunk
See you out there.
podcast
Drop your Instagrams where people can find you.
at audio_Simz, RadioDR on Facebook, with a Z, not a S at the end. Damn it.
Pdogg Amazing. Please say the amazing.
BDA.
Everywhere. Otherwise on Facebook, Pumlan Kagazi. Yeah, ngalinikwa ugogo lele.
Aight. Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, sure. RadioDR.co.za.